I have one is you guys helped me buy it because we were convinced we needed it for the collection to maximize some of the decks. They really needed some number of misdirections, and you guys helped me buy it. So I remember that. That was over the summer. We raised over 100 tickets for the misdirection, and it goes in any and every deck that it's appropriate for. It gives us an edge. Most people only have access to the 4 Force. They don't have access to Misdirection. It actually gives us a very small edge in certain matchups, especially Abrupt Decay. Not playing Pod? Robopod? I still love Robopod. I just really wanted to play a deck with Dark Confidant. You can't really run Dark Confidant on Robopod. We would just die. Dark Confidant reveal Grizzlebrand, take 8. Dark Confidant reveal, let's see. I mean, overall, the curvature of the deck is just really high, whereas here, we have a lot of zeros. These are all zeros. To reveal the Dark Confidant, you've got that many zeros, and then you've got some 1s, and then you got a bunch of 2s. Occasionally, you'll take 3 damage. Very rarely, you'll take 4. And then, you know, sometimes you might take a 5. Just try refreshing. Try a refresh. What happens is when we get a bunch of people in here, what happens is Twitch will give us, will give me video options. No Brainstorm because it's a Chalice deck. It's a Chalice of the Void list. So, I'm not going to run Brainstorm in the same deck as Chalice, probably. Although against lands, it was funny. We didn't necessarily want... Well, Chalice on 1 was pretty good. It does stop some of their engines. The only 1-mana spell I'm probably ever going to consider with Chalice of the Void is Flusterstorms. Because of the Storm mechanic, if you guys are unaware of how that works, the copies of the Flusterstorm actually make it through... It's the same, like you could use, another way to break out of Chalice actually, it's just kind of neat, is Replicate. You can use Replicate, you can use Storm, both of which are CMC1 spells that get around Chalice of the Void set to 1. Let me show you. Not that you want to cast a Gigadrowse, but it just deleted a card on my list. That's scary. Shattering Spree. This is what you're talking about, Ovitals? Yeah, Veteran Explorer plus a bunch of walkers, yep. Oh, it went up to Karn? That's spice. I think I briefly remember this deck. This is sweet. I mean, I just don't have Lilies or Karns. I only own 1 Jace that was given to us as a gift, so I don't think I only own 2 Pernicious. Those were also gifts. I just don't think, So what did it delete? Wasn't a land. It was a Chalice. Okay. But right, ways to get around Chalice, Shattering Spree. As long as you replicate it once, you can nail the Chalice. It deleted a Flusterstorm? I don't think so. I think it deleted a Chalice. I think it deleted a Chalice. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're saying brew it? I don't have the tools though. I just don't have the cards to really make this what it needs to be. I don't have the Planeswalkers either, man. You want me to brew it and then you build it? Squeandy, it's running a split of Chrome Mox and Mox Diamond. 3 Mox Diamonds, 2 Chrome Mox. I think it should be more Chrome Mox because I find myself not necessarily always having enough land. Although, Mox Diamond taps for more colors, whereas Chrome Mox is going to have the imprinted colors, and a lot of the time in this deck it's going to be imprinted for blue. The best thing I can imprint onto it game 1 is Foundry. If I imprint a Foundry onto Chrome Mox, it has all the colors we need game 1. But, I mean, again, would you want to imprint the Foundry? You might not want to, so... But this is technically the best target for imprintation because it's going to have 3 colors. You want me to brew it? Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily... I mean, I would probably just start with his list. Not that I normally do that, but, let's see. Personally, I would run more than one Strix. I think the sideboard would need a lot of work. Negate, I don't agree with at all. One Ponder seems awkward too. I would probably just move his numbers around and maybe add some different cards. Like, where are the Abrupt Decays? What's wrong with Abrupt Decay? Was this before Abrupt Decay? What was the date on this? 2014? Why no Abrupt Decays, I guess is what I'm thinking. The forces are all on the sideboard? Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say. Can I link my Robopod articles? When looking the other day, couldn't find them. What do you mean articles, Bwaha? There was a top 8. Somebody took the deck list to a top 8.
Hello and welcome to the SlashingGames.com Open Series.
It's right
in Knoxville.
here.
We're in round 2 of the Legacy Open. I am here.
But it's certainly not how I play it, Bwaha. If you want to learn how I play it, you need to go to my deck lists.
In-house commander expert.
You need to go here to the Google Drive.
Chase Bellerin.
Yep.
You know,
You need to go here.
But we're doing a deck tech here with you today. You're 2-0. And this is the
I think 3 Liliana is correct. I think he's correct there. I think he has too many Jace. Although you could always pitch Jace to a Force of Will or Misdirection.
Now, it is your veteran Planeswalkers bug deck.
Yes, that's a very apt description of it.
How do you come to this type of deck and, you know, the style of this deck? How do you come to this?
Well, Legacy is written with tons of dual lands and not a lot of basics, and I wanted to play something that I could maximize getting my own.
There you go,
lands
Bwaha.
play,
There's
and that's
all
what I'm
of
doing.
the
So this
stuff
is
you
like a
need.
Explorer
That's going to take you to my
with
Google Drive
creature, you know,
for all the
kind of
non-Patreon
deck.
content.
But I really don't like playing with creatures. Like, Planeswalkers are like more my style.
Definitely.
Yeah, so to accelerate out these Planeswalkers, I have 4 copies of Veteran Explorer, kind of the linchpin of the deck.
Yes.
And with Veteran Explorer, of course, you have to have basic lands.
You
So you
fetch these beautiful
basic lands, yeah, not very common Legacy, 6, that's a lot. So you want to accelerate into some threats, and I've got threats in the form of Planeswalkers. So I've got 4 Jason the Mind Sculptor, 3 Liliana of the Veil, and of course 2 Carnal Liberated, Legacy staple.
A card you see more in Modern.
Legacy staple. He says it with a straight face.
Not so much in Legacy. but
Says it with a straight face.
But it's not as
No
much
worries,
as
Bwaha.
you would think in this kind of deck. So also the other key part of the deck is Pernicious Deed.
Yes.
'Cause I'm not playing any creatures really besides Veteran Explorer who I want to die, and Pernicious Deed blows up pretty much everything except for Planeswalkers.
Interesting templating there.
Yeah,
Card was made before Planeswalkers.
Yeah,
so
so
your
they had-
Planeswalkers.
Yeah, they had no idea what Planeswalkers were, what they would be, so Pernicious Deed is a pretty good combo with my deck. My deck is written with little combos. Another combo that it has is Cabal Therapy and Gitaxian Probe. Yep, so you can see their hand, get what they will kill you with, and then flash back your Cabal Therapy on your Veteran Explorer, and then get some lands.
All of the
True
value.
snap.
All the
Very
value.
true.
Gitaxian Probe, Cabal Therapy.
Alright, run for 4.
and,
What is my
Cabal
favorite
Therapy
color
is
combination? I would assume Grixis
Milwaukee.
from your border, but the amount of
Spike
Esper
Force
decks you
deck.
make seems to say
It
otherwise.
just rips apart the combo decks.
Yes. Combo deck is kind of my weak part, so I've got Cabal Therapies and him to Turok's main deck to kind of fight against.
It's
the
not
deck,
so
but
much...
I've got
I wouldn't nail it down to
kill
colors. I
Veteran
think that I
Explorer.
have,
I've got
like,
4 Pernicious
more...
Deeds. It's a lot of
I
deck
think I
cards
play a lot
without
more
really
black than a lot of...
creatures. Yeah, so the main deck is pretty good against all the therapies.
I think it's black. I think black and blue is something that I'm partial to.
They try to wasteland, stifle you
5
out,
color.
but you get lots of
Run
basics,
for
so
4.
That's not a good strategy versus you.
Most of the decks just don't really have any basics. So one or
I
two-
certainly don't like green, but I will play it.
The Explorer, you know, I saw you crack the last game. The opponent
Green is
was
probably my
gonna
least
win
played
this
color.
game.
I know we're talking about a green deck,
So
but
that's kind of how I get
green is usually something I don't play very
the
often.
usual suspects, but
Unless it's doing something really cool.
it's like I said,
The deck needs to be doing something cool.
Delver,
Not necessarily degenerate, but
sort of decks,
it needs to tickle my fancy, you know? It needs to be something I enjoy.
The combo deck's not so good, but that's where we have a sideboard.
Yes.
But yeah, blue. I guess I'm partial to blue-black.
A
lot of the decks I play are blue-black.
Force of Wills. You've got your Notion Thieves for Yetchas,
Yep.
Fluster Storms, surgical.
Loam is one of the rare green
And
cards I might
standard
actually
which you bring
enjoy.
in against what, like show and tell?
It's not that I hate all green
So they've
cards.
got to kill that with their one Ashen Rider or their wipe away, or they just can't win. Notion Thief, since I have a lot of mana in this deck, I can afford to play some more expensive commandery cards, if you will.
Yes.
So Notion Thief was fun, and people don't see it coming as much. And usually post-board, I don't win through like Karn or Jace will get pitched to Force or something. I win through Notion Thief and dealing click beats.
Yes.
I've also got the four Force Board in the sideboard, because main deck I have like 12 blue cards.
Yeah, not a ton of blue cards.
Not a ton, but when I boarded my Force Boards, I also boarded a slew of counter magic, so
Yes.
I'm able to have a higher blue count. That's why I have one copy of Negate.
Oh, yeah,
Usually,
Snap?
you don't see that in Legacy a whole lot.
No.
Negate. You usually see Spell Pierce, but in a Veteran Explorer deck, I'm
What
kinda
type
giving
of
my
loam?
opponent
Are we talking,
lands, Spell
Seismic
Pierce, so
Assault
it's not all
loam?
that great. So that's why I have a Negate. And if Dealing Click is another answer, a good card against control decks. Also, the one card that gives this deck fits is Liliana the Veil. Because, like I'm playing Pernicious Liliana, I can't really kill it. Karn can kill it, a little down the road though. So I need some way to fight Liliana, and that's what the Dealing Click's coming to play.
Flash in the click, come in and
Hopefully kill her, yeah, or make her.
Lompoc
either
sounds
kill
sweet
it or
for-
just go to 1, you know.
kill. Right. Of course.
Ooze
you like to
Loam,
win
Land
the
Destruction Loam.
Planeswalkers.
Yes.
Mostly
Retrace Loam.
Jace.
Jace is how you win.
What about
all the time.
Punishing? Punishing
very
Loam.
rarely you'll get through.
Or, not
Against
Punishing
combo decks,
Loam,
You can sometimes to get the very Explorer beats because they can't kill 1/1.
Seismic
They can't kill
Loam.
1/1.
20 turn clock.
Yep. So usually.
John, hi,
Jace
Ty,
gets,
we're playing Sweet
Karn
Deck.
Liberated.
We're playing this deck right here. When you guys hop in here, by the way, I'm going to be doing this from now on. When you guys hop in, John Hightide, the first thing you can type is !deck list. And I'm going to do my best to update that for whatever deck that I'm playing the event with that evening.
How many
So
times have you got to make a new game?
it'll take you straight to the deck list. Just come in here, type deck list, and it should take you to whatever it is I'm playing.
But I couldn't lose with my Karn, so I just kept tick up, tick down, tick up, tick down. And he couldn't win, and I was up a game, so that's how I won that one.
All right. Game within a game.
Yes.
So the Ensnaring Bridges also came in against Delver, I saw.
Yep, against pretty much any deck with creatures. Delver Seekers, Tarmogoyf decks, Turin named Nemesis decks a lot of times. It actually comes in versus them. Not all the time. I'll bring in one because they still have Jason stuff to kill you, but a Turin name, you know, I can stop them from attacking you with that as well if I need to, because I kind of
You're on
shave
your
some of
phone,
the
so it's not
creature
helpful.
removal
Is your
from
phone a
the,
smartphone?
like Notion Thieves and Dealing Clicks versus other Jason.
If so, you should be able to
Anything to help
open
protect the Planeswalkers,
links.
pretty much.
Yep.
But okay.
All right.
Next
Well,
match,
the deck is
it's
sweet.
taken
We've
it's
obviously
it's
not
taken a
played.
while.
Had a great
I'm not
finish
blaming
in
Joe,
2-0 so
but
far
it could have something to do
So
with
wish you the
Joe
best of luck.
because it's Joe versus this guy named Ninjutsu.
Stay tuned for all
It
the
could have
updates
something
on
to do with Joe.
Yeah, Knoxville, hometown.
We took down Lands round 1. That was sweet. We took down Dare Airs. We did lose to him last time, but we took him down this time. So somebody was asking about Robopod. Here's the latest Robopod. But yeah, this is what I'm playing tonight, John Hightide. Since you said you can't open the link, this is what we're playing tonight. 23 land, 5 Mox, playset of Chalice of the Void. And it is sweet. Is, but when I leave the stream, so then it's weird. Oh. Okay. I said, you know what, I don't really, like, CMC 1 spell's kind of overrated. I wanted to skip, like, basically, I woke up today, and I said, you know what, I think I want to skip over the 1s. I think that 1s are lame, and we're going to go straight to 2. So that's where these came in, Mox Diamond and Chrome Mox, and we've seen people do this before. This isn't a new concept of skipping straight to 2. Not Tezzeret style, but 3 to 4 color style, and that's where the Mox Diamond comes in, and to some degree Chrome Mox. Three is where it's at, right? And then you're going straight to 3, right? So if you skip to 2. If you skip to 2, then yeah, you can do turn 2 3s, and then turn 3 4s, and so on and so forth. Scepter chant with Snapcasters? What? Oh, Magmatic Insight is better than... Oh, I could see that, Orange Jake. Magmatic Insight being better than... Or no, not Magmatic. Is it Magmatic Insight is the enchantment? Sorry, we're talking Modern briefly in the chat, it seems. Magmatic Insight. No, that's the draw spell. Are you talking about the enchantment that lets you basically do what Seismic Assault does, except for mana? I still think Seismic Assault is stronger.